alone, somebody that can rebuke you and get you back again.